What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2. And today, we're wrapping up another 3-part mini-series serving some thick filet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breaking down everything that was said in ThiccFila's video in response to me exposing Schiller 6 and the rest of the stream team for not only being paid, but not disclosing it properly, and having to abide by a non-disparagement agreement set forth by Gearbox and 2K, preventing them from being outwardly negative across their own social media while under contract. And in this video, he lobbies the claim that it's not the stream team's creators' fault. It's the Embracer Group's fault.
What is to blame for the state of the game is the management, the Embracer Group.
Essentially, management catering to shareholders, rushing out content to meet financial performance deadlines in order to keep their shareholders happy and their investments protected. Now, technically, he's not wrong. That's essentially what's wrong with the entire gaming industry on a whole. However, that's a big ass however. That is on a broad, general spectrum. The issue is that Gearbox and 2K were able to cover up their shortcomings in their releases by buying out the public's perception on the game by purchasing media outlets and content creators, ignoring the complaints of longtime fans of the game, while pointing at sales numbers to their investors who are none the wiser, aren't gamers, and just look at the bottom line, which says this game was profitable or this game was not profitable. As evidenced by Randy Pitchford saying that Wonderlands exceeded their sales expectations and that to expect more entries into the series like this, which basically boils down to we spent less money making this game and we made the same type of money that we did previously. So let's do that again. Completely ignoring the fact that it was the fastest entry in the series to die out. At least with the pre-sequel, Gearbox slightly redeemed themselves with the Claptastic Voyage. But here we are, just 18 months from the release of Wonderlands, and they've completely abandoned it. Meanwhile, CD Projekt Red made good on fixing Cyberpunk 2077 3 years after it originally released. And still, not one content creator outside of myself is trying to hold Gearbox accountable to at least putting in a resettable true Vault Hunter mode so you can replay the campaign at max level. This is basic level stuff here, guys. The difference between CD Projekt Red's community and Gearbox's is that one has a community that's able to hold their developers accountable and vote with their wallet accordingly. The other has a community that was bought and paid for. Creators that are unwilling to hold their developer accountable, and a community that has been deceived to the point that they don't even know that they can vote with their wallet, and that it's still a possibility that these games can be worked on. And you can't put the blame on the Embracer Group as well. They didn't purchase Gearbox and Borderlands until after Borderlands 3's initial sales rush and DLC cycle. 2K and Gearbox have been trying to buy the community's silence since the days of the pre-sequel in an effort to devalue the size and scope of their main offerings and DLC. Ever since they realized that they were giving away way too much content in Borderlands 2 and its DLCs compared to what other companies were releasing at the time. And you couple that with the massive success of the Headhunter packs, which were bite-sized DLC offerings at a reduced price, and more importantly, reduced production costs. That Gearbox and 2K set out to reduce the amount of content each subsequent title and its DLC would offer. What they weren't expecting was the shitstorm up ahead that would be the pre-sequel. But we'll get into that tomorrow. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. And honestly, guys, I almost feel bad for going this hard on ThiccFila. He's a younger guy, and he's newer to the series and YouTube, and his content ain't half bad. But he wasn't around to see the early days of the Borderlands series and the community surrounding it. But this is what happens when you try to break up a fight between two dogs. Sometimes your ass is gonna get bit. And I've been around YouTube for a long motherfucking time. And it's almost unfair, given how fast that I'm able to produce my videos and present this information before he can even respond once. Almost unfair. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.
The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work.
The Hyperion Corporation would like to remind you that the